Oh, hello. Rob White here with yet another episode of Who the F is Rob White? With my guest today, Mr. Noel Rodney Jr.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, you got the camera right there.
Hi,
there you go. And we are tattooing it's manga, right? I'm saying it correct? Manga character. And what's his name again?
It's Mazinger Z.
And we talked about a whole bunch of stuff. We talked about acting in movies. We talked about comedy. We talked about manga. We talked about stuff that's going to definitely get bleeped out. So stay tuned. Watch the episode, and we'll see you at the end. I'm going to tell one story about blowing your load. So, when I was a kid, is it recording? It might as well, because this is such a fucking stupid story if we don't get this. So when I was a kid, when I was in school, people would say, like, "Yo, did you blow your load?" And I thought that was throwing up. Like, "Oh, you throwing up." And my uncle wasn't feeling good one day. He was over the house, like, I don't feel good. I don't know. I'm like, "Oh, you're gonna blow your load?" And he's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I was like, "Dude,
he just immediately sobered up. He's like, "What?"
"Uncle Joey, you're gonna blow your load?" He's like, "You see what this kid just said?" I'm like, "What? No." Mazinger Z. See, all this is foreign to me. I'm trying to figure it out as I go along in life, you know?
Yeah. He's a giant robot created by the scientist Juzo Kabuto.
Oh, that guy. He worked with Fauci, I remember.
Yeah.
He had the Wuhan wet lab.
Yeah, he was the one who actually ate the bat.
And he made the giant robot monster character here, and he just trample cities and shit, or?
He left it to his grandson, Koji Kabuto.
Oh, you gotta leave your robot to somebody.
Yeah, so Koji pilots it to battle the monsters that are created by Dr. Hell.
Dr. Hell. Never was a better name for a doctor. Like, what was he, a podiatrist? Like, what's Dr. Hell do? First tattoo ever, guys, by the way. First tattoo. Yes. So this is going to be fun, because if it sucks, you're on camera hating it. But, we'll do a little line, go from there, and you'll be A-okay. You're fine.
I remember when I told Rob about it, he was like, virgin flesh.
You're a junior. How does that work? How has that been? It's like your dad, like you guys get a lot of like, "Oh, you're junior," like that kind of thing. Like,
see, that's like the weird thing. I didn't actually know my dad's name was Noel until I was like 7, because everybody, like, this is the thing with Jamaicans. No one ever.
This isn't setting up very well. This is.
This is the thing about Jamaicans. No one ever calls anyone like by their actual first name. You'll have a guy, his name will be like David, but his middle name will be like Michael. So a bunch of people will call him Michael.
That's awesome.
And it gets to the point where, like...
So, like, you get your own, like, secondary...
Yeah. So, my dad and I, our full name is Noel George Rodney. Everybody in our family calls him Georgie.
All right, so that's cool that you get to, like, be the lineage, but you also don't have to be, like, compared. Right.
So, because we'll be at like family functions and stuff, and like his brothers and stuff will come up to him and be like, "Hey, Georgie, what's going on? This is Noel? What's going on, Noel?" Blah, blah, blah. And that went on for years until like one day we're at like a doctor's office with my sister, and like we're checking in, and he's like, "Hey, I'm Noel. I'm her father," and I'm like, "What?"
You know what would have I would have known that his name was Noel? It's because you were junior.
Right, yeah.
That part would have been like, this is weird.
I didn't make the connection.
I had no idea what my dad's name is, but somehow I'm a junior.
Well, I knew what his name was. Yeah. His name was Georgie. I'm like,
that's so funny.
Why did they call him? That wasn't his name. I'm Noel Rodney Jr., and this is my father, Georgie Rodney.
They're from Jamaica, or just Jamaican in ancestry?
Yeah, I am a first generation Jamaican American. My father and mother came here, and
sick. So wait, they met in Jamaica?
Yeah,
and they both moved.
Yeah, they met in Jamaica.
That's
moved
cool.
Here, had me.
Everyone here is so funny in the way that we hold on to our immigrant past, and we're like so many generations removed. I'm 100% guilty of it. But like, I'm Irish. Like, are you? By what? By what exactly? Well, see, my great-great-grandmother. Like, yeah, shut your face. You're not. You know, because like and it's always interesting when people are immigrants in like a couple of generations deep, because the connection that you have to the original country is through your great-grandparents or your and so it's never like Ireland was nothing like what I thought it was going to be like when I got there. Oh. I thought they'd all be wearing hats like me and be on the streets and diddly diddly. It was like, what are we doing? What are you guys doing? You guys are just doing the same shit we do? Like, right, oh yeah, because you're thinking about your grandparents' generation, okay, or your great-grandparents' generation, you know.
I thought everybody would be like walking sheep down the road.
Yeah, I thought, yeah, we would be living in stone cottages and wearing wool sweaters and such. Like, no. You're wearing tracksuits and stealing my wallet? That's not what I expected. I didn't expect that. Yeah, when I was a kid, there were like a lot of things that were anime that we didn't even realize. Like, Transformers was, right?
Oh yeah, totally.
And wasn't G.I. Joe?
So like,
G.I. Joe had a lot of that same style of art, though.
Yeah, because like with Transformers, it's like a lot of those designs originally came from toys that were designed by like dudes who worked in anime, like I know what's his name, Shoji Kawamori, because he designed a lot of those, and he's also the creator of Macross, which a lot of people know here as Robotech.
Robotech, yeah.
Which and yeah, like as far as like G.I. Joe, I know we had a lot of. At that time, you had a lot of like outsourcing to Japan. So
right, so some of the animators were.
Yeah, so a lot of those guys who like worked on like anime in the 80s and 90s, they maybe like did in between work. For like G.I. Joe.
Well, that makes sense. There were so many shows. Like I remember there was a show. I mean, these are things you probably wouldn't even know. Like there's a show called The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, and it was like I think about it now. I'm like. Oh, it was 100%. It was definitely Japanese animation. It was just the style of how they were drawing things then. You know, even like I look at the characters and I'm just like, yeah, that's crazy. Which was a wild thing to be like, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna animate what? we have Mark Twain's. Yeah. What would Mark Twain? He'd be like, definitely want Japanese people to animate this. This would be that'd be a great idea. Our neighbors are Asian here. Our neighbors next door to the shop are, it's a rub and tug.
Ah.
Yeah, the tuggery. And, but they're so nice, like, that it's weird. You know what I mean? Like, they're so nice to us. They brought us over eggs the other day.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know if I should eat rub and tug eggs, you know? Like, I don't know what, in my brain, it just was like, ew, who knows where these eggs have been? But like, yeah, they've been inside of a chicken's ass. That's where they come from. It can't get any worse.
Most like to keep the chicken at the rub and tug, or you know, that's what it's all about. Community.
We can all get along. Like I went to Amsterdam, and over there they're an interesting group of people over there because you know prostitution's legal, weed's legal, all that kind of stuff. But they also have a huge amount of churches. There's a lot of churches, like Catholic churches over there.
Oh, wow.
And you see everyone just kind of getting along. You see like a priest walking down the street and a prostitute, like, hello, prostitute. Oh, hello, drug dealer, you know. It's like, this is how we're supposed to be. You think that it's driven like that on purpose?
Oh, absolutely.
Or do you think that it's real?
Oh, yeah, no.
No, like, I mean, like,
it's definitely by design.
Like, right, yeah. It seems that way, because I feel like people get focused on...
Like, if people were just, like, left to their own devices, they wouldn't be like, oh, we've got to run this tuggery out of town.
What, flaming torches and shit?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I feel
like... Yeah, like that episode of The Simpsons with the burlesque house.
Oh my god, is that real? I never...
Yeah, there was, what was, I'm sure Joe would know the exact name. There was like an episode where there was like a burlesque house, and Bart starts working over there. And then,
That's funny to begin with.
then everyone like finds out about it, and you've got like an angry mob trying to like drive him out of town.
Bart After Dark.
There we go. Yeah.
Bart After Dark.
Mm-hmm.
People are so controlled that it's just funny, you know. We just had the roast of Kevin Hart. Did you see it at all?
See, I did not see that. I saw clips because I'll be honest, I'm not like a huge fan of like celebrity roasts.
Right.
Not like my jam. What I have been watching is a Funny AF, which is that comedy contest show he's doing.
Funny AF.
Yeah.
No, that's on Netflix as well. Or
Yeah, it's like Top Chef but with comedians.
Oh no shit.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty dope because what was it? I know the first episode they're getting comedians from New York City, and I'm watching them. I'm like, holy shit, I know that person. Fresh new comics doing like interesting bits.
I feel like it's so funny now. Like I watched the whole roast and it's not good.
I would imagine
it's just not good. It's just like it's not good. But all the shit that people are saying, they're all like, they shouldn't have said that joke, and they shouldn't have said that joke, and I'm like, they should have just been funny.
Yeah, they shouldn't have said the joke because it's hack as fuck.
It's just not good.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a good joke. That was like
that's
the
primarily the thing.
Yeah, where's that voice? You never hear that voice. Like when what's his name got smacked, when Will Smith got smacked.
When Chris Rock got smacked.
Oh yeah, Chris Rock. Yeah, it'd be funny if Will Smith got smacked. When Chris Rock,
you're getting your black guys mixed up.
Yeah, it was black on black violence. No, so yeah, when he got smacked, it was like they were all like, "I can't believe he told that joke." And like if Will Smith went up there and smacked Chris Rock and be like, "That's for doing a hacky joke," I would have been. The comedy community would have lined up and been like, "Yes, you're right.
Yes,
that was a hacky joke." He made a reference to.
Yes, it's definitely. Yeah,
to G.I. fucking Jane, dude? What year is this?
A 40-year comedy veteran.
Like, that was the part that was offensive to me. They were like,
there we go.
She's got alopecia, guys. And she's like, who cares? Who cares? She's got millions of dollars. She could buy a child and shave his head and just make a wig. Bring forth this child for the sacrifice.
The sacrifice.
You know what I mean? Like
the sacrifice is just shaving his head.
You're shaving the head every day, making a wig out of some poor child. But like, no, that's the thing. Like, people, they're all mad about the.
It's hilarious
Kevin Hart
because
roast, but like.
It's hilarious because, like, I remember Chris Rock did, like, a documentary called Good Hair where, like, that's actually how they were making wigs.
They weren't kidnapping children. That was Epstein's Island?
They weren't kidnapping children, but they were definitely kids who, like they would shave their heads to, like, donate the hair for wigs.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Gotta take my Crestor. I don't know. Cure the hangover. Cure the common, like, hangover. Like, I hate hangovers. It's my worst feeling ever.
I don't get hangovers.
Ever?
Never.
Like, but do you drink? Or do
I mean, I've definitely had nights where, like, I drink, but then I wake up and I'm not, like, hungover.
You've ever had, like, a really bad...
No, I've never had a bad hangover. I think because I always make sure, like, get some water in me before I go to bed.
Right.
I think that was, like, a thing somebody told me years ago. Is like, no matter how much you like, throw them down, no matter how much you drink, like, make sure you get some water in you before you go to bed. That way you can avoid a hangover.
This just got to be genetical. It's got to be some sort of, like how is, like family members, so, like, do they get hangovers and shit?
I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. I've never asked anybody else, like, if they've had hangovers.
That's wild. Like,
yeah, I guess I'm just built different.
There are people that are genetically able to do certain things. Like Ozzy Osbourne had a thing where he could just drink and drink and drink and never get really, like, a drunk or something. Like, right? What was that, Chris?
Yeah, well, because he was genetically different.
Yeah.
Genetically different, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for the scientific. You know that job that Ozzy Osbourne was genetically different.
Yeah.
So you just don't get the hangovers?
Yeah, no.
No, you don't understand. Like, I wake up the next day and I need, like, narcotics, you know? Like, I wake up the next day and I'm like, somebody's got to get me, like, a Klonopin and a bottle of oxygen. Like, I'm not good. I'm not good the next day. I'm good for, like, 2 days of just feeling like a complete piece of crap. But, like, what's your go-to, like, drinks? Like, what is your go-to?
You know what? I like Moscow Mules.
Oh, the old copper cup there. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
like that was
ginger beer and
ginger beer, like what's it? No, like vodka, lime juice, and what's the other thing that they put in there?
I thought it was ginger beer. No, is that?
Yeah, no.
Oh, it is. Okay, yeah.
It's ginger beer, but that's like another thing. I forget what it is. I just know it's.
Cum. You just put cum into it.
Yeah, that's the secret ingredient. Cum.
We can't use that. We can bleep that part out. Sorry. And now here's your. Oh, we never did. No, we didn't drink together. I got drunk and called you once. That's right. I was like, we drank together at a Joe Winchell's Super Bowl. I'm like, no. I got drunk and then I made them call you.
Yeah, because I remember that. I remember like the game ended and then I get this call and Joe's like, "Oh, where are you?" I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm here watching the game with my family." And they're like, "No, you were supposed to be here."
Yeah, I remember. I was like, you know who we should call? We should call Noel now. Like, no, we shouldn't call anybody. Yeah, let's go. Let's go to his house. Like, what? I get bad sometimes, you know? And so maybe it's better maybe that you weren't there because then you'd have to deal with this insane crap. I like to get drunk and fixate on one person and just destroy their night. Sort of what I do. Usually it's my wife's night. Usually it's like, hey, were you having fun? Not anymore. I called like Russ Silberman, like all kinds of horrible things, and I hug him.
Yeah, I rarely get like that at times too. There was what was it? I was at like a coworker's birthday, and yeah, I got a little too sauced up, and I was told by a guy later that like later in the night we passed by some ladies and all I could do was like tell them how nice their shoes were.
So you just become like an old-timey complimentary guy?
Yeah, I guess so.
You'd be like, my ladies,
Yeah.
what beautiful shoes you are wearing. Like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, apparently I told them they were killing it.
Yeah, you see, you made, some girls had a great night. They were like,
Right,
wow, he
you know?
appreciated our fucking shoe game. You know, he was nice about it. He wasn't screaming out horrible things out of the car window. Nah, see, that's different. That's a different kind of, like, that sounds like a fun kind of drunk. Like, and I'm a fun drunk, too, to myself. I like to get drunk and run away. Run away. Run away.
From what?
Anything, whatever. Just run away. One time I remember being in the streets in my underwear, and Diana was chasing me. She's like, it's not funny. I'm like, it's hilarious.
True story? Okay.
One time I got drunk and I tried to steal, you know those old like paddle wheel boats, the ones with the big giant wheel on the side, like Tom Sawyer?
Yeah.
I wanted to steal one of those when we were down in Savannah, Georgia. I thought I could. That was the part that was drunkenness. I was like, we could steal this boat. I could do it. I was on the sailing team. I could steal a boat.
Were you actually on the sailing team?
Yeah. I was on the sailing team in high school. And that's probably like the whitest thing you could ever do, right?
Yeah, damn. I guess
like
that whole thing about like I became a yuppie to rebel against my dad. That shit was for real.
Yo, you have no idea. It's not fake. No, I went to Port Jeff High School. I should have gone to Selden Newfield High School over here, but I went to Port Jeff High School, and it was like an upper kind of, whatever you want to call it. Like everyone's parents were like lawyers, doctors, scientists, all that shit. And I had my dad tattoos, so that was like, yay, yay. They're like, you're white trash. I'm like, yay. And I didn't want to be, so I just rebelled against Dad. And he's like, you know, trying to get me to do cool shit. He's like, check this out. It's brand new Pearl Jam album. You should listen. I don't want to listen to Pearl Jam. It's got Billy Joel's Stormfront. I got the Stormfront album, Dad. You didn't start the fire. But that's what you do. I think that's what you do. You rebel against your parents, you know? Like, did your parents, like, what did you do to rebel? Did you do anything to become like These stories of like sneaking cigarettes or, you know, going, or like, I don't know, it all depends on what they were, because if they were like smoking, then you'd be like, well, that's not really rebelling. Right?
Yeah. Nah, not necessarily rebelling, but yeah, I definitely, I do feel like you become like a different kind of person from who your parents are, because like my dad's like super handy with shit. He's very he works on, he's able to like work on cars and shit like that.
Okay, so he's like a man's man. He like has a bunch of like what the hell do you call it? Like just man skills.
Right, yeah. Yeah, and then meanwhile I'm just like, so back in the 1980s, Yamanoku Torizawa.
And he's over there like painting the side of the house, and you're like, cool, that's cool that we could talk about things together.
Yeah.
No, I get that. That makes sense. Yeah, you gotta rebel a little bit, you know? Like, whatever, it's only rebellion if you're doing the opposite of everybody else, you know? Mm-hmm. It's just kind of the way that it goes.
Right.
But I was always like wearing a tie to school and shit. I guess nothing's really changed. I'm over here doing that now.
Right,
you know? Yeah. Why not? Why not tattooing a tie? Back in like the 1930s and 40s, everyone was just doing everything wearing ties.
Everybody was wearing a tie. Everybody was going to the airport wearing a tie.
Yeah, when you used to go on the airplane, you had to dress like a gentleman, you know? Right. Mm-hmm. I miss like that, because I remember being a kid and having to dress nice to go on a flight, you know? I mean, I was born in 1980, so I guess that was like the tail end of that shit.
Probably, yeah.
But now I go to the flight and people are wearing pajamas, and it's like, yeah, but...
Well, yeah, because like I'm gonna take all this shit off when I get to TSA, yes.
Yeah, they're treating us like hardened criminals. We go to the fucking airport and it's like, take off your belt, take off your pants, check your ass, you know, and you're like, no.
What's in that lotion bottle?
I remember my favorite was, I went there and they were like, you can only have so many milliliters of water on this flight. And I was like, what? It's like and I was like, I don't know milliliters.
How many milliliters? Yeah.
I'm an American, okay? We know gallons. We know gallons and ounces, and like I don't know any of it. So how many? You know, and they're like, well, you can't bring the. You know, and I was like, cool. So I just chugged it, and I was like, I'm still bringing the water on. Still bringing those, just in a different container now.
Inside me now.
It's just in my balls. That's where it gets stored.
That's where we store water.
Water gets stored in your balls.
Yeah.
When I was a kid,
like a camel's hump.
When I was a kid, you know, you wake up in the morning, you have a little, and you have to pee, and you have to pee,
yeah.
And you have to pee, and I just thought, oh my God, I've stored pee has gotten longer to store more pee. So it's sort of like one of those collapsible accordion cups, like more room for the pee. And then I'd pee, and it would go away. And I'm like, see, proved it. Science. That was science when you were a child.
Yeah.
I learned that from Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Exactly. Take that, Neil.
Yeah. I didn't need him to tell me.
Yeah. Maybe stop debunking movies and tell us how pee is stored in the balls.
Yeah, pee is stored in the balls first. And then eventually it goes to the rest of the G unit. It's that's where it goes. Mm-hmm. So is tattooing feel like what you thought it was going to feel like, or is it worse?
Yeah, no, I've gotten used to it.
It does this for a little while, and then it kind of gets back to crappy again. You know?
Okay.
Kind of feels like this for a little bit until you do it for a while, and all of a sudden your body just feels like sore from it, you know? Like,
oh, really?
I don't know. I guess like anything else, if you go over it enough and you keep on irritating somebody, like eventually they'll be like, hey, what the hell? I wonder if anybody, like, sometimes I wonder if anyone watches the full episodes, and I just want to put like some kind of crazy Easter egg in the middle of it, you know? Just say some horrific crap about just one random person.
Definitely, yeah. There are definitely people like that. Like they only know things from clips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could hide like the winning lottery numbers in the midst of the whole thing, and they'd be like, "Oh, we missed that. We didn't watch the whole damn thing." Mm-hmm. I don't know. When did you start comedy? When did that start?
Me, a little over 10 years ago.
That was was it through like a governor's thing, or was it just open mics? Or
Yeah, Mike's. Like the first place I went was like the Lizard Lounge. That's where I met. That's where I met Tim and Jessica.
Oh yeah. That was the. I remember the Lizard Lounge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I randomly went there like when I wasn't doing comedy. I don't remember why I went. I think I went just to see what Tim was doing because I was always friends with Tim.
Yeah. What was it? I know Bowman. Bowman has been trying to revive the mic over there, right?
Yeah. Oh, Kevin Bowman.
Yep. I remember I first started doing comedy and I was going to the Lizard Lounge and I was talking to a friend of mine on the phone and I was like, yeah, so I started doing comedy and I'll do mics at this place called the Lizard Lounge, and then he's like, the gay bar? And I'm like, what?
I heard that too.
Right.
Recently, I was like, I've been going there forever. I don't remember it being. I don't know. I mean, but how would it be gay? Like, I mean, I wouldn't know because I wouldn't be doing.
Right. I wouldn't be doing gay shit.
Yeah, it'd be weird. Like,
apparently, yeah, they have days where it's specifically gay.
Which seems kind of like the exact opposite of what you'd want.
It's like Thursday's gay night.
We'd like equal rights, but we'd also like to make sure that we have a night that is just
gay, yeah.
You don't want you guys doing any gay shit on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's when Bowman's open mic is.
Yeah. It's
It
gay.
was probably a different night.
Except for Tuesday. Tuesday is straight in an arrow.
Yeah.
Every other day of the week, gay shit. Gay shit. I think that gay bars are probably better than straight bars in the way that, like, they all have cool names that are slightly, like, sexually euphemistic. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
Like, now that you say it, the Lizard Lounge. Get it? The Lizard. Like, all right, I wouldn't have thought that. Now you say it.
Lounge around and get lizzed on.
No, you made it gross.
My bad.
Yeah, but it's always like the manhole, the velvet lasso. Like, it's always like,
The
ooh, this is
velvet
like,
lasso,
yeah, it
that's
always got
good.
names like the cockpit, and you're like, yeah, all right. I can see this being cool. Like, you know, straight bars don't have cool fucking names.
Yeah.
They're always just like, you know,
They're always like,
it's always like an Irish bar and it's Sally O'Brien's or whatever. You're like, oh. I like a good Irish bar, though. I mean, no shit, right? Of course I would. Of course I would.
yeah. That's like a thing. Like a lot of Irish bars, they'll just be named after people. It'll be like Katie's or Sally's or.
Old Irish rebels and Irish drinking, you know, songs and shit.
Yep.
You know, some random like Phineas McGillicuddy's, like, yeah, you know. Don't have Jamaican bars. Like some countries, cultures have like English bars, Irish bars, Scottish bars, you know. There's no Australian bars though, I guess.
I'm sure there are.
I mean, yeah, but not like in.
It's not like around here. Like you're not going to come across an Irwin's or whatever. I can't even think of it.
There's an Outback Steakhouse.
Yeah, Outback Steakhouse.
Earl and Outbacks.
That's an Australian bar.
Australian, yeah, they just sitting around drinking Foster's all day.
Right, yeah.
Foster's is Australian for dog shit. It's terrible beer. You ever drink one of those Foster's oil cans, those giant? That's a bad beer.
I don't think I've ever had Foster's.
It's just a giant, like it looks like a keg.
It does.
It's
It is
what
like
are
a
we
huge can.
Drinking this for? It's not good.
So this is like, geez, that sucks. You have this extra large can of beer that's apparently bad.
Yeah, it's like, you got more of it. I don't want any more. All right. Drink your Foster's. Start crying. I don't want to drink this piss. You think they would have a better beer since they were like the British, like they threw the Irish there. You'd think they would have like a good beer. I feel like beer culture there is bullshit. Australian Foster's bullshit, right? At least Jamaica's got Red Stripe. Red Stripe's a good beer.
Oh yeah, Red Stripe is a good beer.
That's the only Caribbean beer that is good. Like all the other ones, I feel like down there are all just kind of like Bush Light with a different name on it. You know? So it's now I'm trying to remember all these damn beers. You had Kalik. Kalik. Where was Kalik? Was that St. Lucia? Kalik. Oh no, it was Piton. Piton was St. Lucia. Kalik was, I think, Bahamas. And El Presidente. That's
El Presidente. Really.
That's not really. Well, I guess that is the Caribbean, right? Is it? Like, you know, now my geographical sense of where the hell everything is screwed up. It's like, that's not the Caribbean, Rob. That's Dominican Republic. Is Dominican Republic in the Caribbean, right? Is that the fucking so stupid? I don't even know what I've been
Yeah, like it was part of Haiti.
Yeah. I feel like they liked me down there. They were just like not happy with me, which I'm surprised. Why wouldn't you enjoy my day? You know, why wouldn't you enjoy me?
We're just coming down here drinking El Presidentes,
Drinking El Presidente, getting all tuned up, pissing in the pool. You know what I mean? Like just doing cool people vacation shit.
Maybe that's why I didn't like you because you're pissing in the pool.
Come on, you've never pissed in a pool before?
I can't say I have. No,
you can't say it, but you did. Everybody's done it. You can't say it. Come on. You've never been in an all-inclusive or a swim-up, one of those swim-up bars?
I have, but I didn't like piss in the pool.
Yeah, I don't think you drink like I do. I think I've pissed at bars that weren't swim-up bars. You know what I mean? Like, this is just a bar, Rob. You can't pee there. Why not?
You never pissed in a pool, lightweight?
You never peed in the ocean or the pool? Like, yeah.
In the ocean, but like I wouldn't do it in a pool.
Yeah,
that's just like
pee in the pool.
Yeah, because that's like an enclosed thing of water.
Right.
You pee in the ocean, that's just gonna go out to the world.
Yeah, that's true. Share it with everybody.
Yeah.
I share my peeps. Take a dump in the ocean.
Yeah,
That'd be fun. I wonder if that must feel great, just to take a shit in the ocean. It's like, it's gotta feel great. You know?
All those fish can't be
Look at me,
wrong.
I'm a fish now, guys. Look at me, I'm swimming with the fishes.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to like just all that creepy shit from when we were a kid? That now like none of the kids have to deal with that like that anymore. You know, we just had like the creepiest television shit. It wasn't even our era. They just kept it on. They were like, whatever. Mr. Rogers. They're like, oh, people are like, oh, autism is on the rise and it's brand new. I'm like, no, it's not. Mr. Rogers had that shit in like 1975. You ever seen him testify in Congress? He's just like, well, I like to tell the little children and boys that you can grow up to be anything. And you're like, what's wrong with that guy? Is he okay? What's wrong with him?
Mm. And you think Mr. Rogers might have been like somewhat neurodivergent, not had autism?
I think he definitely like. Was he married? What was his story?
Yeah, he was married. He was a vet.
He just seems like the kind of guy that would just
Like a veteran or a veterinarian?
No, like a veteran.
Okay, cool.
It'd be cool if he was a veterinarian, though. I think that would be cooler. Mr. Rogers, in between, he'd solve problems at the zoo.
You're speaking out more than.
Who?
The hell are you talking about? That was Ed Gein. Wore the bodysuit. How wasn't a child's show at all? The hell are you on about?
Slim Goodbody.
Slim
good body?
Yeah.
Makes me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Slim Goodbody. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'm going to talk about this in therapy. What did Slim Goodbody do? Did he teach you about the fact that in the morning when you have a boner, it's where the pee is?
It's where the pee is.
Where the pee is.
Hey kids, today we're going to teach you about where pee is stored.
Pee is stored in the balls.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Rob White. Rob White here for science. I don't remember that guy. He's creepy looking, dude. I put a picture of him in and post. He was like Richard Simmons, but like without skin.
Right? Yeah. If you skin Richard Simmons.
Remember Richard Simmons? He looked like he was dying. But yet he was trying to tell us that he was healthy.
Right.
Remember him with the little fucking, like little shitty skimpy bathing suit thing he always wear? You know? With his funky little Jufro, he was just running around on stage with sequins and shit. He was weird.
They have sequins though?
Sequins, you know, like those little...
Yeah.
it was like his name on it and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was like gay Elvis, you know?
He was 76 when he died?
Who? Richard Simmons? That's impossible. I'm almost 76.
Wouldn't gay Elvis be like Liberace?
Oh, yeah. That's great. We should call him Liberace gay Elvis from now on.
Yeah.
That's insane. Never thought of that. Liberace. You ever see old Liberace, like, in concert and shit? Like, I watched this Liberace video, and he pulls up, like, it's the wildest entrance I've ever seen. It puts every hip-hop guy to fucking shame. Like, you like, the hip-hop guys would always be, like, with the furs and the gold and, like, trying to, like, act like, no. Liberace drives onto the stage in a Rolls Royce and gets out with this mink coat that literally, like, trails behind, like, 10 fucking feet. Like, it's the most gangsterific shit I've ever seen. And, yeah, but there he was. There he was, live in Vegas, doing his thing. Full-blown AIDS. Full-blown.
Did Liberace have AIDS?
I think so, right?
Oh, okay.
And that when he died of, like, I don't know.
Age-related complications.
Okay.
He didn't even have it. He had grids. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he had the fucking original cursed,
What?
like, oh, you don't remember grids?
No, I don't
Wow,
remember
grids is fucked up. Grids is probably going to have to bleep out too. Grids is what they first called AIDS before, like, they had, like, actual science behind it.
Oh, okay.
You always forget about that. That's why when COVID came around, I was just like, yo, I remember this bullshit before.
I assume the G in grids
You
stood
are
for gay.
correct,
Okay.
Gay-related immune deficiency.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
And you were like, oh, so it's just you guys? Like, that's it? Like, yeah. Until one day it was like, what is Mike's got it? Like, how did he get it? Oh,
Like,
well,
oh no,
apparently
it can happen to all of us.
Mike was down at the fucking, you know, like, what? Mike was at the bathhouse? What? No way. Cheryl's going to be mad. She finds out Mike's been taking pipe, like, you know? And that's just how
She is
it
not
was
going to be
wild.
happy.
Like, that's why, like, yeah, when AIDS first came around, it was just so, like, over the top, crazy. They blamed everything on the gays. They were like, oh, it's all them. Until, you know, like regular people started getting it. Straight regular people.
Yeah, I was about
Regulars.
to say regular people.
Normals.
Yeah.
Yeah, a regular straight guy comes home and all of a sudden he's just like, oh, what's wrong? The T-cell count's weird. Like,
Oh, I feel really woozy.
And that was really what it all came down to. That's when, you know, that's when Ronald Reagan was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be a jerk-off. Sorry. He was kind of like an asshole. He was
My
like,
bad, dude.
I didn't know that Rock Hudson was, you know.
My bad. I didn't mean to downplay the AIDS epidemic.
The AIDS epidemic was weird. I remember it, and people will say that I'm a liar, but like they started off with the. I remember in health class being told the biggest hunk of horse shit I've ever heard. They were like, AIDS was started because a gay guy a gay flight attendant, to make it specific, had sex with a monkey, and then he went back to having regular gay sex, and that's where AIDS came from. And
Right.
I'm like, and they're like, science. I'm like, I don't know much about the gays, but I feel like a monkey would rip your fucking dick off and beat you over the head.
Right, yeah.
I also feel like I have very limited knowledge of the gay people. I feel like they're generally a little bit like pickier, you know? Like generally they're not so, you know what I mean? If you told me like, you know,
You're not gonna fuck a dude who like you know is out here fucking monkeys.
Right, yeah, who's not even a fucking monkey? You know what I mean? Like, you know, if you were like, oh, did you hear what happened to Carl last night? Like, oh, Carl was drinking Jaeger and Bud Light and he went fuck the monkey. Like, he did. Like, oh, unbelievable.
Yeah.
But, like, you don't think, like,
Gets me.
Stefan's not doing that. You know what I mean? Stefan's like, he's like,
Yeah.
guys, powder in his a-hole. He's
Yeah,
not,
like,
you know. So that's literally why when COVID came
like
around.
Stefan's getting kicked out of the group chat.
He's not.
If they find out he's fucking monkeys.
He can't do that. He's not going to be able to go to the fucking the trip this year. He's not going to be able to go to the island, you know?
The truth.
He's like, no, you know what I'm
He's
saying?
not
Like,
gonna, yeah, no, yeah, we're definitely not.
4th of July at Cherries isn't happening this year.
We're not bringing him to Fire Island
Yeah,
if that's what he's on.
You can go to the Shinnecock Inlet with the rest of the fucking straight dudes at Monkey Fuck. Yeah. And that's why when COVID came around, they were just like, oh, this happened because there was a pangolin, next to a bat in a wet market. And I was like, dude, if somebody fucks one of them, then I'm not listening to this story. They're like, no,
he ate it.
It just sounded like some kind of like, it didn't even, that whole COVID origin and AIDS origin story literally sounds like someone's drunk uncle at the Thanksgiving dinner table. Like, you see, the guy, he got a monkey. And he gave it and he fucked it. Like, no, that's not how it happened. It's not a pangolin. It's not a, you know.
I don't even know what a pangolin is.
I don't know either. They just made that up. They were like, no one's going to know. No one's going to know. I just really hate Dr. Fauci. That's the overwhelming. Build me a podcast around hating Dr. Fauci. That's all. That's all I want to do. The guy was like, remember the Jerky Boys? Remember Saul Rosenberg?
Yeah.
Remember? He was like that guy. He got my shoes and my glasses and my vaccine. Yeah.
That's what he was doing. He was just crank calling people, telling them they had COVID.
Is this the wet market? How wet are you?
How wet?
Just the fucking name, the wet market, just sounds like, here goes Grandpa making up stories, you know. I don't even call it a wet market. What do they do? Just hosing it down all the time and shit? Like,
Probably, yeah. That's probably it.
It probably
Because they got a lot
crazy.
of like seafood and shit over there, so probably like the ice is melting and it makes the ground wet.
I feel like that, you know what? That just, it solved it. You know, that didn't, you know, that didn't sound great. It sounded like you used logic to put it together. That's why comics are amazing, because even when we're saying silly shit, we're still logically putting stuff together. Like, yeah, that would make sense. There'd be ice, there'd be, all right.
Well, maybe it's like wet work, like you.
Wet work, they're just pissing on people?
No, like, because isn't wet work also like if you need somebody killed or some shit, so.
Is that what they call it?
Oh, that's, yeah.
I thought that was literally like hiring somebody for a golden shower.
Yeah, like.
Do you do wet work? No, you're probably right though. That seems like one of those old-timey expressions that, you know.
Yeah, so maybe like you would go there, get you some, I don't know, like some free-range duck meat, and then maybe you need somebody killed.
You need some, like they used to call it a cleaner. I need a cleaner.
Yeah.
Like, I don't clean things. I just picture the wet market, like, you know what I'm saying, just a guy just hosing it all down. It's an Italian guy with a pair of sandals on, and he's just hosing down his driveway.
Wet market.
Oh, I believe we are all in there. Now we start waiting for everything to settle down and smooth out, and not be so red. Yeah, I didn't go like solid with the.
Yeah, no, I like
give
it.
it like a little more of a chrome effect. You know, there it's solid, but that's also like a cartoon. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta make it a little more, you know, like they do. And so ends yet another episode of Who the F is Rob White with my guest, Noel Rodney Jr.
Yeah.
Noel, do you have anything you would like to tell the camera?
Follow me at No Bad Noel.
Guys, please like, share, subscribe, leave some comments, tell your friends and your family about it. If you had fun, share this with them, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Over the